Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. I wish you a great weekend. Make sure that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you appreciate the analysis. We're getting closer to that area of interest I talked about in the last week. Yeah, this week even. Remember, I highlighted here several times the VRVP volume profile indicator. Yeah, and it's around $118,000. So we're getting closer, and this area was supposed to be let's say a magnet for the price, together with the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement of our resistance area, here around $117,500 to the 78.6 retracement at 120,400. In addition to that, if you look at various liquidation heat map models, they also point to this area. So that told us with a high likelihood the market could move towards this area. I guess needless to say, the closer we get to a target, to an area of interest, reward to risk profiles shift, yeah, and any further upside is more like a bonus, or let's say just seen as an extension of the currently already unfolding local uptrend that started there in end of August, early September rather. Instead of just a base case, it's when you arrive at a target, you just have to take a step back normally and watch how the market reacts. So far, I have no bearish rejection, but we also haven't reached that area around 118K yet. We're closer, yeah, we're closer. We are basically around 117K, but a little more is needed to really get to that point of control. But it's not exact science, right? It's probabilistic. From that point of view, we just need to understand, the closer we get to, hold on, this was an alarm. The closer we get to a target like that, the higher the probability that we get rejections. But again, it's about watching for reaction there. It was about highlighting there wasn't really much there in terms of previous support and resistance, so we dropped quite quickly towards this support area, and the reaction also unfolded then quite quickly towards resistance. And now we have, there was this area between the early September low and the resistance area where there was just not much there, right, in terms of resistance. Maybe on the nano level, but not really here on the daily chart. Now, could the September low be the low, a very meaningful low? Could we go to new all-time highs? Absolutely. Yeah, that's why we have the white scenario on the chart. And I highlighted to you yesterday that we don't know the difference yet. Is it the orange B wave, yeah, or is it the white wave 5? So both of these are already the likely scenarios. And in both of these, there are still, they both include possibilities to new all-time highs. Like in the white scenario, we could move up directly, right? Give us 5 waves, then that might be wave 1 of 5. We would then add wave 2 support, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. This is how the white scenario could unfold. That means after 5 waves up, there might be a pullback, which could set the stage for a third wave rally. Again, not exact science, it's all probabilistic. In the orange scenario, we should form a top somewhere in this region, maybe after a little bit more upside, in a B wave before we then come down in a C wave. It wouldn't be a crash or anything, probably not, but it might take us lower before going up. That would be the blue scenario, in which a wave 1 topped in August, ABC in wave 2, and then we go up. So I explained to you, because people asked me, what is the most likely one? I did say these are already the most likely ones. They are already filtered. Like you could say the infinity of unlikely scenarios is already gone. Someone suggested yesterday, or a couple of you guys suggested in the comments, this would be an ideal topic for a video to show you the filter process. These would normally be the topics we reserve for member live streams. If you're interested in that as a member, make sure to maybe send an email or comment in our Discord chat room, because we always constantly ask for topic suggestions for our member live streams. By the way, every Sunday, 5 p.m. UTC, they are normally the spaces where we can talk about those more educational topics in detail. I mean, every video here includes education, but this would be like a deep dive and it would get lost in the normal videos here on this channel. So that's why we have the member live streams. If you're interested in such content, check out our membership, and the live streams are there for, yeah, asking questions like these. But most people here on this channel are here for the analysis. But again, it wouldn't really be, from an analysis point of view, it wouldn't really be so helpful to just show you unlikely scenarios. That's, it would also extend the video. So that's why the live streams are there. Check it out. Tomorrow, by the way, is the next one, 5 p.m. UTC. But it's just important to understand that the scenarios that are here on the chart, they are typically all likely, right? The unlikely ones, or the ones that are at the end of the queue, because there are always more than two, but I don't show them because they have to be actionable, right? So the ones that are at the end of the queue, they are not necessarily shown until they prove themselves, until more, until more guidelines are fulfilled. So yeah, and that's the work we have to do, and that's all happening in the background. So looking at the shorter time frame, this scenario hasn't really changed since yesterday. I have added a possible microstructure here to the upside as extension of this internal fifth wave. Again here, this shows you this A, B, C structure, and then in the C wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We already touched the support area, so it's possible that we're already in that fifth wave up. I think 117,668 to 118,500 could be easily reached next. Those are the next two levels, maybe even a little higher. Again, B waves could even overshoot. And the only thing is the move up from, and I think that's important to know, the move up from the Friday low is only 3 waves, best I can tell. So it could be wave 1 of 5 if wave 5 is an ending diagonal. So yeah, and then people ask me how do I feel about the white count. Well, let's first fill this in. I can't tell you if 4 will hold. We will have a support area there to watch. It will be the structure of the pullback that will tell us, right? Can't do it now. So we have to first get this filled in. Yeah. In both counts, higher would be ideal for now until we break support. Support break, until that happens, surely watching for higher, right? Why not? So, but remember what I said in the beginning, the closer we get to a level of interest, area of interest, the potential for rejection gets stronger. So yeah, that's the update on Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the membership. Also, I invite you to join us on X for additional updates, chart updates, news, and much more. Feel free to follow us here. Link is in the description and in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.